MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Field. Tonight, an exciting interleague matchup of first-place clubs between the San Francisco Giants and the Texas Rangers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Interleague baseball comes your way next. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball to fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Count is 1-2 now. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time, 68 degrees. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
So we got him looking there. Francisco Lindor is retired to kick off the inning. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
D-Rod. 0-1.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Batting third.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
First pitch on its way, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Ball. 20-12. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Arenado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Still 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ballgame. Max Fried will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle. Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Giving chase is Bellinger, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I think Yordan Alvarez is certainly a guy we can be excited to see play. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
So next to the plate for Texas, Justin Turner, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Perez has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Up next for the Rangers, Mike Trout comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season.
What a season this guy's having. He leads the league in on-base percentage, so he's mixing in some hits. He's also drawing some walks. A great combo. Any way you slice it, this guy knows how to get on base.
First pitch of the AB now. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
1-1.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen him swing that bat even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So here is Nelson Cruz. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a number.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Showtrack. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Ready with the 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here's the 2-2. Lifted into center field. Stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. We are still scoreless. Cody Bellinger. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Swing and a little tapper. 1-1. Is taken for strike two. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
Ball. Ball. Down is full. 3-2.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
And he's back easily. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. 9 homers and an even 40 RBIs. The 1-0. It is taken strike one.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Bellinger aboard here at first with nobody out. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. Now the 2-1 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
So here's Jose Abreu.
Ball one.
A ball and no strikes. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Bellinger's off and running. He swings and misses. Throw down.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath it, so hats off to him on that one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. San Francisco. We go to the bottom of the second, no score. Half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Alex Bregman. First delivery to him.
Ball, no.
The 1-0.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Fastball just inside. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A runner at second, nobody out. Two-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Grounded to third. Gloved by Arenado. And there's out number 2. So next up will be Freddie Freeman, and a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here.
Well, this is a small sample size because the season is still so young, but I don't have any doubt he's going to be near the top of a bunch of the leaderboards when this season is all said and done.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes set, the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
In there, 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, You have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with them. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First offering on its way.
Outside.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Chop this one right side. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting up, the catcher, number 14, Salvador Perez.
Next to bat for the Giants, Salvador Perez. Here's the first pitch.
Right. 0-1.
Bouncer up the middle. There is Altuve. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The bat, the pitcher, Francisco Lindor.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Francisco Lindor. He went down looking to open up the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Yanked on the ground down the line. Freeman is up with it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
And now the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Wind up and the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Fried is under it near the mound. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The bat, the designated hitter,
So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
The 1-0.
Hook one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Back goes Ozuna. Gone! Solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
27.
And she'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A ball and a strike now. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Right fielder, Nelson.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Now the 2-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Gotta love a night at the ballpark. These fans certainly are. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
2-2.
This is popped up. Contreras is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third base.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here's Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0 home. Arenado stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. Could find himself a member of the All-Star squad this year. He's had a nice season. Currently second in fan votes at third base.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. From the stretch.
No, that's the ball.
Arenado leads off first with 1 away. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. So here's Cody Bellinger. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He singled in his first AB. That evens it up 1-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
This one's down to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Next, the dangerous power threat, Alex Bregman. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-1.
2 balls.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1.
Full count. 3 balls.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. So he's aboard here with the leadoff walk, and this has been a very patient ball club so far this year as we view the league leaderboard for team walks. And we see that these guys are currently 2nd in the AL in that department. So stepping in is Yordan Alvarez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
High in the air into shallow left center. On the move is Ozuna. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
One gone in the Texas 4th. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive. He's got it. To second for 1. Oh, but he beats it out.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to beat the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Dribbled to the right side. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the belt, the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Correa, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this pitch runs in and hits him, but not before he swings through it. Not sure what he was thinking about that time, but it's 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, no. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rangers leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1.
Ball, no.
Nobody out, runner on
Playing
first.
11.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. One out, runner at first. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-0.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. From the belt, the pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls. No
Has to
strikes.
be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
To 3rd. Bregman gloves it on to 1st, and there are 2 down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from 2nd. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line and left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First offering on its way.
Ball outside. Ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
In now, Justin Turner, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed, because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Plays off that time, and it's 1-2. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. No outs, nobody on. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count.
Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Now the 3-2 pitch. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Hyunjin Ryu enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Nelson Cruz will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Now a throw over and the runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch on its way.
Yeah.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Playing 11.
Throw over to first. Runner's back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Ball 3.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. A 1 pitch on its way. And just misses off the inside for ball one.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1-1, here it comes. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of the slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Cruz on second. Bregman is over at first with one away. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with two gone in the inning. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the stretch.
Ball. 1-0.
3 runs already home here. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rangers on top here, 5-0. And now, Nolan Arenado. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
first pitch on the way. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Acuna digs in now. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. So next to bat will be Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Very weakly on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball.
Splitter taken here. 2-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Into the box, Freddie Freeman will start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, 2 hits in 7 tries. First offering. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
1-0.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Rangers set down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Now here's the first offering. Squared that one up just a little late. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Sibley off a slider too low, ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Altuve calls for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sliced hard, but foul. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 2-2.
No.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Out.
The catcher, number 14, Salvador Perez.
And up steps Salvador Perez. It was a walk in his last trip. is ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home. There's a ground ball out to the shortstop. Correa scooped up over to first, and that retires the side. But bye-bye, baby. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. Get up and stretch. It's the Rangers 5 and the Giants 1. Now for Texas is the DH. Justin Turner will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. First delivery to him. The changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna's there for it. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike
Trout will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Trout with a big swing, but he jumped out a bit too much as this one will curl foul. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
Now back, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the AB now. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Now the 2-0 home to Cruz. Nope. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
2 out, nobody on. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're up 5-1. Keone Kela has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 28, Keone Kela.
That'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch. Kela is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Hard hit toward the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
At the plate now, Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. 20-12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ozuna, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. Freeman moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now back, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Acuna, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Giants leave one. They're down 5-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, that's ball 3, and right now the Rangers would do anything to get that leadoff guy on.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The lefty, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. First offering on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Perez is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So the next to bat will be Carlos Correa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
(5-1) our score as we play the 8th. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Abreu trying to get there. Here he comes again, 1-2. On the ground to second for Torres. Reined in. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They lead this one though, 5-1. Alex Colomé comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 49,
Set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
leading off from the Giants, the right fielder, Cody.
First pitch of the AB now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Alvarez is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
So now here is Gleyber Torres. Blasted a solo homer last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Colomé, a 32-year-old veteran. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there. And here's another look at that highlight reel play with Showtrack. Didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop. And then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. Stepping in now, Jose Abreu. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. No hits to this point. Bounce to first. Freeman's got it. And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score. The Rangers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Kenta Maeda pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney. This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight for the victorious Rangers, 5